There's no bags here. All right, so I've been called twice a narcissist this year. And I think there's a lot of talk behind narcissists and narcissism. And I think there is a difference between a true narcissist and a person that's toxic. Now, being honest and transparent, I have had a season in my life where I was very toxic years ago. Probably about 5 or 6 years or beyond. I know that I've probably had some negative wounds and toxicity, maybe 4 to 6 years that I realized weren't good. But recently, the narcissist words have come out, and I'm not anything like a narcissist. If you watch any of the videos, go watch videos and see what a narcissist is. I don't have those traits, and you can't be a narcissist and actually care for someone else outside yourself. And I'm truly deep down a caring person. And I'm not just saying that to say that. I truly am. I don't have something on my mind where I don't know that I'm manipulating or anything like that. I just don't, play those games. So I said that to say I was called it because maybe they were projecting it on me, and I don't know what the situation were exactly with those people. But I think one or two things could be true. These are just my assumptions. I don't know. One, they could have dealt with a narcissist in the past and they never healed from it. Or two, they are a narcissist and they don't realize it. And I'm not going to accuse them of anything, but to me, I think that when people project something on you, it's a test to who they are, not what you are. I've never been called that before. I've been called a lot of things and not that. And I looked at the source of where it came from. It's nothing against them. However, there could be personality traits within them that have those characteristics, but they just don't realize it, or realize it and it's been, wanted it to project it on someone else, which is fine. But it didn't trigger me. It doesn't alarm me because I know what I am. I know who I'm not. And a narcissist isn't one. I don't purposely aim to hurt people. Not to say that the narcissists do, but a lot of them do. Some people are just wounded or hurt and haven't healed from things that they've never addressed. And that can create a narcissist. And I'll say this, if you're dealing with someone like this, you should suggest that they get counseling and go through therapy and healing before suggesting a relationship. Because if they haven't dealt with that, they're only going to continue to cause hurt and harm. And if they don't see that or don't recommend or try to improve on that and are honest with themselves, then you need to let them go abruptly, aggressively, and in a timely manner. So I said all this to say, if someone is accusing you of being a narcissist, and I think I've done a video in reference to this before, take a step back, look at yourself, analyze yourself, do research on it, and see, do you follow up or have any of those traits? And be real with yourself. Be very self-aware. Identify if you do have any of those traits. If you don't have any of those traits and you see a lot of those traits in the person that is giving that feedback to you, then you want to probably have the conversation. A lot of people say don't have a conversation with narcissists because they're going to spin it on or flip it on you, which is very true. However, have the conversation and leave it at that. Don't get emotional. Don't get triggered. Have the conversation. I don't have those traits. That is not me. You want to take a look at yourself in that regard. And they say, well, I'm working on things, I'm trying. Well, they need to go to counseling and they need to dig deeper, because it's just because you've gone through something as a child or growing up does not mean that you need to take that out on other people. It's not fair and it's not realistic. Myself personally, I've had childhood issues and certain things relationally and things that I've put myself through. So I'm going to take accountability for that. Things that I've done and I shouldn't have done, and things I should have gotten over a long time ago. And until you have that accountability on yourself or for yourself, you can't be successful in anything else in life, because you're going to keep blaming everyone else when in reality, you knew what you've been through, but you never chose to address it. You want to take it out on everybody else. So now you have to take your own power in yourself and say, I'm not dealing with this anymore. Seek counseling, get help. I'll support you from a distance, but I'm not doing this anymore. Own it and mean it. And if it's you, if you are narcissistic, go to counseling, get help if you want to get help, or else you're going to keep doing the cycle and end up hurting yourself, hurting your kids. And if you know you feel empty inside, then you need to work on that. Because at the end of the day, you know what you've been through. It's up to you if you want to spend the rest of your life still hurting or still dealing with that or causing problems or harm to everybody else. So deal with it, grow from it, and move on. Wish you nothing but the best. No bags.